Hi, this is Yvonne McNair for Central Kentucky Television, and I'm here today with Central Kentucky Talks with Nancy Shaughnessy, who is the Community Ed Director here in Lebanon, Marion County. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's been a lot going on. I know you do a lot as Community Education Director, so tell us what you do, everything that your job encompasses.
I partner with a lot of businesses here in Marion County. My primary goal is to be the link between the schools and the community. I get the schools involved in as much as I can in the community, and I let the community know what's going on in the schools so we can partner together and work together.
Okay, so the backpack program is just one of the programs that you work with.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the backpack program, the history of it.
Well, we've been doing backpack here in Marion County for about 10 years. We used to have a grant and work on a grant where our backpack was funded. We no longer have that grant. It is not available for us. What the backpack is, it is a program that basically is for at-risk children in our school district who will be hungry or go hungry on the weekends. Our children eat at school, but then a lot of times once they get home, and especially on the weekends, they don't have the meals. So what we do is this program provides the children a backpack meal throughout their school year. On every Friday, they are given a meal to take home for the weekend. So that's what this is about, is trying to promote this backpack program and raise funding for that.
Okay. Now, what are some of the things that you put in the backpack for the kids to take home?
Well, here's some things that we put in. They are basically non-perishable food items that the kids, once they get it home, they can fix themselves, like peanut butter cups. There's crackers there. There's peanut butter, the ramen noodles, the macaroni and cheese. You have pudding cups and applesauce cups, tuna fish. You have a carton of milk here. So it's things like that. It's usually between 18 to 20 items that's in the bag.
Okay, and they'll last them over the weekend.
Yes.
Okay, now who is eligible for this program?
The students that are eligible come through the resource teachers in our schools. So they are referrals through the resource teachers, and the teachers can make referrals as well. So it's not based on their income or anything like that.
Okay, so another question, if you have 3 kids in your family and one kid wants it or has a referral, do the other kids get it as well?
We have to have a permission form for each child.
Okay.
So if there's 3 in the family and all 3 of them need it, I'll need a permission form for each child. So if you have more than one child that needs the program, they are eligible, and I have had parents ask me that. So just because you have more than one child doesn't mean that just one child can have the backpack meal. It's eligible for each child. I make copies, and then I give those copies to Feeding America. So they have to have a copy for each child.
Okay. Now, how do you determine what's going to go in a backpack each week?
Those backpack meals come from Feeding America in E-Town. They are the ones that put the bags together and send them to me. So their food items come from just all over different places, donate those food items. So I don't per se what's in those bags. It comes straight from Feeding America.
Okay. So when you get it, it's already bagged up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, are there occasions when some bags are different from others?
Yes, ma'am. They're not the same every month. This is what was in our bag for this month. Next month, they may have different items in it.
Okay. So it's possible for if you have 3 kids in a family, maybe 2 of these kids might have something different?
Well, basically, when I get them for the month, for the kids to have they're the same things for that whole month.
Okay.
But like once our delivery comes from next month, it may not be the same. But usually when they come per month, it's the same things.
Okay, now how are these distributed in the school?
The resource teachers call the students to their office, and they give them to the kids on Fridays.
Okay. Now, I know you said you did have a grant.
Yes, ma'am.
And was that for like the last 10 years that you guys have been doing this?
Yes, we have not had the grant. I'd say within the last 3 years, we have not had the grant. We've had a grant before that, and we were able to fund our program. This year, I have a website that I have set up through Feeding America. Anybody can go online and just put Feeding America backpack.org in there, and at the bottom of the page there's Marion County Schools, and they can click on that website and make a donation. And also on Marion County Public Schools website, on District News, there's there's an article about Backpack, and then there's a link that they can go to as well to make a donation for the program. I really rely on the community for donations. That's how we support this, and that is how we are able to feed our kids. No matter how many kids I have on the list, naturally we want to be able to feed them. But if we do not have funding, we are not able to feed them. That is why we really rely on the community for donations.
Okay, now give us that website address again.
You can go to feedingamerica.org, or you can go to Marion County Public Schools and go on District News. There's an article on Backpack, and there's a link on there that you can click on.
Okay. Now, as far as students go, you said Marion County schools. Are we talking about all the schools in Marion County? High school as well?
This is all of our kids, all of our 7 schools. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so everybody can get involved. Okay, and tell us again how they need to sign up.
You can go to Marion County Public Schools, go to District News, there's an article for Backpack. On there, there's a link that you can go to. You go to Marion County Schools, it pulls up the page, and you can make a donation, any amount of a donation that you would like.
Okay, and for those students who would like to be involved in the program, how do they get involved?
They can get involved by going to their resource teachers in the school. There's a resource teacher in every school. They should know who they are, and they can go straight to the resource teacher.
Okay. Now, if our viewers have additional questions for you, how can you be reached?
I can be reached at 214 North Harrison Street. My phone number is 270-699-3906. I can be reached there Monday through Friday. I'm in my office at 8 in the morning, and I'm usually there till about 5 o'clock.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Shaughnessy, for talking to us today.
Well, thank you.
About the Backpack program, and I hope our viewers will take advantage of it. This has been Yvonne McNary for Central Kentucky Talks.